All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something pretty cool right over here. I'm gonna check it out in a second. But you know, guys, what you can check out is fablades.com. See what's going on there. See, there's maybe something you like. Let me know what is going on that website. Some knives, some fidget toys. Check that out. We're gonna check it out. This Polish custom Herman Ishtar going on right over here. But this guy comes with some goodies, like you get this nice card, some nice reviews, you can remarks, sorry. It also comes with this pretty cool patch with the certificate of authenticity with this holographic sticker, all the informations about the steel and everything. And it also comes with a tool, nice because it's a custom pivot, and a couple of bearings, like spare bearings. If you lose them during the takedown, no problem, you can just use the spare ones. And here you have this, it's pretty cool big boy right over here. Would you look at that? Let's do a quick size comparison with the usual suspects. I've got small and large Sebenza 21 BHQ exclusives. Both are smaller than this beast. Another couple of guys I want to show you, maybe a couple of Sienkiewicz. I got a mini cannabis right there, which is smaller, and I got a big boy right over here, a little bit bigger than that. It's the Ordinal, also Sienkiewicz designed and Shirogorov executed. Perfectly. I just spit on the blade. That's a no-no, right? Don't do that. And up here you get to see the Stellar, and down here the Quantum Custom Division. Both are, I would say the Quantum is kind of like, it's bigger, yeah. And the Stellar, definitely, it is smaller. Anyways, here we got to see this bad boy here. This is the Ishtar. This is a Herman Polish custom knife. It is a liner lock with an inset lock, as you can see. And there's a lot of work that went on into this one. Look at the scale, first of all the texturing going on over here is a lot of work to do like that. It creates a nice surface, kind of like the lunar kind of surface. And it's very, very interesting. You get to see some interesting aspects. For example, construction is pretty simple. You get one pivot screw and you get 3 body screws going on over, like 2 through the handle like that, and another 2, but one is gonna be like that through the clip, and the other is just gonna go through the scale. So you get 4 right over here. They are screwed in right into the titanium. I like how they finish the end of the screws, but just make sure you don't strip anything, otherwise you're gonna have to swap the scale. You're gonna have to replace it, I mean. It's very interesting. Probably not my favorite texturing of a handle, but it adds some grippiness. It's definitely not slippery, so that we like. Also, like, this is a custom pivot. Of course, nice and polished, completely flat. With the surface, they provide the star-shaped tool, so you can take care of this one. And it's not spinning, and it's clearly captive, of course, because of the shape. You get a nice tip-up carry-only pocket clip. Works very well, not too much tension, it's not reversible, it's just gonna stay there. And then you get to see this spacer, which is protruding a little bit. And that is kind of like a little bit annoying for me, that this line here is not lined up. You see, the spacer doesn't line up with that edge of the liner, and it's protruding a little bit. So that is a design choice, evidently, but definitely doesn't line up. So that bugged me a little bit. I mean, it's just like... Anyways, I like the texturing of the clip that is matching, of course, the scale. I like that extra space that allows for the fabric of your pants to stay snugly fit right underneath that. So that's a nice touch. It reminds me a little bit of the cannabis, right? the clip of the cannabis, but this is better than that. You get, what else you get? A nice finger groove over here, exposed access for the tab of the liner lock, of the inset lock, with some jimping and micro milling going on. Really well done. There is this huge gap that happens when you do inset locks. So inset lock is great. You see, you kind of have a like liner style, but not really a liner. It's inset in the lock side, let's say clip side scale, and it's just like that. So this kind of design allows for a lot of dirt to go here. Or if you are a lefty, for example, so you're gonna be disengaging like this, 100% you're gonna get your flesh like pinched into this space. That is why some companies, like for example Shirogorov, created this apron over here, which avoids that 100%. So your flesh doesn't get pinched. There's no lint or anything or dirt going into this crevice between the lock bar and the scale. So I mean, it's all right. They always have been like that. It's just Shiro that is like next level. So pretty cool, I have to say. There's a little bit of oil going on over there. Something that I really didn't appreciate was this hump right over here, this harpoon, a little bit too small for my taste, and the blade shape doesn't really sit well for me. I like that it's M398. It's 3.4 millimeter thick, so nicely done, I have to say. Nice choice for the Herman logo. It's subtle, it's not too much billboarding. M398, honestly, I'm not a fan of this font, but I like the M398 steel for sure. Nice stonewash finish, but just the shape, this level is just not doing it for me. 100% belly, sharpening choil. There is no jimping whatsoever going on over here. I mean, it's all right. You have a nice grip, big handle, so it's gonna be good, but still, I would have appreciated a little bit of jimping over here. You have some jimping over there, which creates nice, grippy texture for the liner lock, for the liner, I mean, to disengage, and it's exposed, so that's very nicely done. You probably can grip it up a little bit more like that. You can easily do a reverse grip, so it handles very nicely. There's no hot spots whatsoever. Very cool handle, just fits my hand pretty nicely, okay? The sound, guys, hello? Yeah, definitely a unique sounding knife. I believe this guy is on IKBS bearing there, doesn't seem to be caged. I don't know. Definitely it is 100% centered in the backspacer. On the inside, you see proudly made in Poland, which is pretty cool. And I mean, guys, clonk, clonk. When you close it, it's kind of all right. But when you open this fella, it has a resounding quality. So some people might define this cheap sounding knife, but it has a really unique sounding knife. I like it. It's very different than anything else I've tried, and it's consistent in the Herman lineup to have this kind of resounding and acoustic quality right over here. So pretty good. Also, like from the ergonomics perspective, you don't see and hear anything rattling or flexing, so it's well put together. I have to say the overall design, I like it, but not 100% love it, because there's some quirks that I'm not like truly a fan of, but overall it really feels good. The action is very nice, like flies open. It has a little bit of detent lash, but just, you know, deploys reliably. You can do a push button, but it's not probably preferred. You can do a light switch, which would be my preferred. Even if there's no jimping, this guy just flies open with no issues whatsoever. It's all titanium. There's just some anodization going on the clip and on the spacer, but it's all titanium handle, except for the lock bar, of course, which is going to be steel, and there's no stainless steel lock face insert, but really there's no issues of any kind of lock stick whatsoever. You get the stop pin right there. I like that they hide the hole of the stop pin and just continues right over here. I mean, it's a pretty well executed knife from Poland. It's the Herman Ishtar, and I like it. It's not perfect. It's not my jam 100%, but for sure there's some nicely done touches. Pretty cool fit and finish, and overall materials employed, and there's some adjustments I would do to the style, but I mean, hey, this is a fantastic hobby just because of that. So this might be the perfect design for you, and that's fantastic. That's why I love this hobby. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.